Let's get it in.
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch. Mitchell outside. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Pass to Bridges. Brunson with it, covered by Mitchell. Here's the floater. From downtown, Thor, no good. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Pass to Thor. Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yep, it counts.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
The three from Garland. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And there it is for him.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Garland, driving inside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Now, here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Thor. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thor's got 6.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
The Cavaliers trailing. Stolen by Brunson. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And so here's Cleveland. After New York gets the 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Pass to Mobley. No good on the 3. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Knicks leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started.
13.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Garland attacking. Nobody near Allen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Towns. Misses the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 7. The 3 from Garland. Kept alive. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's Brunson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
New York shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Garland. Another miss by Garland. The Knicks leading by 8. Towns up top. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Anunoby in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Hart. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3-point goal.
Mitchell's got 7 points.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hart, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why you begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A drive by Garland.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
To the middle. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cleveland ball.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the paint. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And Hart has it in the corner. Pass to Thor. New York moving the ball around. And here is Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's his first personal.
The Knicks leading by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Tries again with 4 seconds on the clock. Offensive rebound. And Robinson throws it down hard.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game. And it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Down low. Pass to Thor. Shoots over Mobley. Thor, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
McBride with the ball. He has yet to score. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Bridges. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Bridges got the lead up to 10 now for New York. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And he makes that one.
How smoothly does Donovan Mitchell get into that jump shot? Boy, it is so pure.
Now McBride. Bridges outside. Lets it go with the three. The Cavaliers trail by 8. The wide open look here for Garland. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Garland's got his third basket of the night right there. Stolen by Garland. It's Allen, top of the key. Back to Garland. Mobley a screen. 6 to shoot. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Now here's Hart. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Here's McBride. Outside for Robinson. Hart, wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's 6 points for Josh Hart.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
Great. What a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
1:51 left in the third. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Wide open shot is on the money. Robinson's got 6 points.
This is about the extent of Mitchell Robinson's game, but boy, he's putting in work in the mid-range.
Right side, Garland. Back to Mobley. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. With the drive, they grab their own miss. And here is Hart. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The three from Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Brunson outside. Pass to Thor. And he makes good on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Mobley outside. Cavaliers moving the ball around. To end the drought. And the layup is up and in. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Inside, Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Porter. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jerome. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Back to Brunson. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
And it's Sam Merrill with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is New York.
Cleveland foul.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Cleveland making a change here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. A nice shot by Mobley. 16 points for Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley understanding he's got a rhythm and he just keeps attacking. The answer is not yet there for this defense.
Pass to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Mobley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Knicks leading by 9. Brunson with it. Brunson takes off. And no good. Good D by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
On the wing, Anunoby. Brunson outside. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
On the wing, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Steps back. Back to Brunson. Stolen by Okoro. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Hunter, no one around him. And that one comes up a bit short. New York leading by 5. Here's Dorr. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson scanning the floor. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13.
1:11 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Brunson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brunson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks. Now, here's Garland. Hunter the screen. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And here are the Knicks now. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And it's Brunson missing.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
The clock now can just run out for the Knicks.
2:35. Evan Mobley. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
The line, 2 shots.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like